Tonight, we continue to track a raging wildfire that's burning right near Cajon Pass. The team freeway shut down in both directions as firefighters try to get this one out.
And scary moments at a shopping center when a man allegedly pulls out a gun. We'll tell you how witnesses describe the chaotic scene.
And as the world's top athletes strive for Olympic gold in Rio, we're taking a look at the unsung heroes who helped them get there.
News 3 starts right now.
We begin with a developing story. A portion of the I-15 shut down in both directions near Hesperia because of a brush fire burning in the San Bernardino Mountains near the
2,000 people under flames toward them. Over 1,000 homes have been destroyed by fires. 2 firefighters did suffer injuries so far. We heard of a group of firefighters getting stuck by the flames, having shelter in place for a while. And as a because you'll remember this from last year's fire shut down everywhere in the country because over the track lanes here, cars and trucks along the way and scrambled to get them to safety.
It certainly was chaotic. I'll bring you back to the fire today. That's now continuing to fight this one from the ground. How much on the process of this fire and whether anyone can come here on News 3.
Here in town, a shopping center in the Valley, a man waving a gun sends shoppers running for the.
People scrambled for cover at a TJ Maxx store as the suspect allegedly started pulling a gun at shoppers.
Some of them ran back, hid in the dressing rooms in the back of the store while the SWAT team rushed in to confront that man. News 3's Sergio Avila explains the chaos and how.
At least one police source telling me here at the scene that fake, and we're still trying to get that confirmed through the Metro, but I can see witnesses inside saw a man pointing a gun at the head of one of the customers, and whether it was real or fake, the response was absolutely real for law enforcement and those people inside the store who not only ran outside but also hid inside the store, sheltering in place. The SWAT team was quickly called to this area. Once they arrived, they were able to take one person into custody. We're being told that that person is a man. Again, we cannot confirm if that weapon that was being carried was real or not. But again, imagine being inside the store when this all happening. A very frightening time for witnesses. One of them who we spoke to, she was able to, her mother was not. Went up to this game.
Do you drop this? And she's like, no. And then she's like, you drop this, you drop this. And he like literally took out the gun on her. And then she said, oh, what do I do? And I told her, just run.
That girl, mother, and the shot now, they were breathing relief tonight. And if there's any good news here, that shot was hurt. News 3.
Bizarre horse that a horse was running near Milton and killed by shock. One witness was hit in the grass and plans for its stomach cut open. The left over what happened.
Everyone go down like you said, go forward. Now there's 3 people right now. It's never a problem. They never real careless or anything, but really talking all the time and they're real happy.
So this seemed definitely out of the norm. Animal control is still dating.
Let's get all the people.
The Olympics sacrifice so much to propel their children to the highest stage to show the story of a one dad.
The state of Nevada has a lot to be proud of. BMX star Field and say his dad. We got to talk to other son in their daily days. Picture snapped seemingly a minute ago.
Raising a child in a
journey that caused his Olympic dad might feel prideful tears.
And I saw that picture and it just reminded me that for all the things that are frustrating, there's a handful of incredible blessings.
Boy, Mike's boy, Connor, overcome incredible injuries to rally in Rio. Connor Fields, quick to save his dad.
He's still my biggest supporter. He's there for me. He's been a real experience.
Seeing Connor on top of the podiums, dotting the map, only to end up with shattered bones and questions if he'd come back to the sport he loves.
When we went for the surgery, he was really down. You know, and really in a dark place.
Connor's dad pulled the family together while doctors put Connor's body back together. After days of darkness, resolve, and an eye to Rio.
If I'm going to do this, I want to give myself a shot. You know, I don't want to go to Rio and just compete. I want to go and compete to win. I trusted that I wasn't going to fall again, and, you know, I had to basically bet on myself.
Hey, now they're all parts of Nevada Athlete Day.
Aspiring to be taken back on proud to be learning. Full circle.
Love between a dad and his son. Does Connor Fields really know it?
Oh, I think Connor knows that I always have his back. We'll do anything for him. Take a bullet for him. And there's no question that's out of bounds. Now, I love him with all my heart.
And for more heartwarming stories like that, follow Rita and Chloe's social media pages all throughout the games. They're posting tons of video and photos from Rio online when they're not here on the air.
Happening now, the Clark County Schools in decade. Schools to principals, teachers, support staff, and parents. But the proposal has been met with concerns about financial impact. How would students get involved in the community as well? Supporters say it's something that needs done.
When they come forward to schools and make decisions that they need to help their students at their school, that achievement increases.
If lawmakers give the reorganization plan the go-ahead tonight, it will go to the State Board of Education for consideration and approval, and then after that, it goes to the Legislative Commission.
And while the school board looks at the long-term plan for the district, those closer to the front lines are looking toward the 29th.
And that is the first day of class for students and teachers, and today, both groups getting ready. News 3's Denise Rosh shows us how.
It can be stressful enough starting a new school year, but just imagine if you were brand new to the district. This year, about 1,400 new teachers are participating in this orientation at Mandalay Bay. They'll be in the classroom in less than 2 weeks, and most of them will tell you there is a lot to do between now and then.
We have the professional growth system. It is how you can advance on the salary schedule.
If enthusiasm is contagious, Jay Fair will definitely make you smile.
I'm super excited. I can't wait to get back to my babies. I love them so much.
A third-year teacher at Brindley Middle School, she's here today to help new hires.
So click on EdLink.
Wading through the paperwork, getting them acquainted with the Clark County School District and with the Teachers Union, CCEA.
2 years ago, I was sitting right here.
And this year, the room is packed. Every state in the country represented here. But Daisy Castro, she's a local.
I just went to see my classroom and it's a hot mess.
A 2005 graduate of Las Vegas High School headed to Wynn Elementary to teach kids with autism.
I'm just looking forward, and seeing how much I can do and how I can help these kids.
And teachers aren't the only ones preparing.
Yeah, I'm excited, a little scared.
The next 2 weeks means back to school shopping and picking the right notebooks.
Sometimes we get into trouble if we get the spiral ones. It's pretty strict.
There's also immunizations to think about. Rick Sicci with the Southern Nevada Health District says make sure you know what your child needs for his or her grade level.
A 7th grade requirement for all children to have a tetanus, diphtheria, pertussis vaccine.
Back at orientation, Union President Vicki Courtney says there's a bit of good news this year for new hires.
One of the things that we did through our negotiations was raise the base of the salary from less than $35,000 to $40,900.
The first day of class is almost here, and whether she'll admit it or not, Jay Fair is head cheerleader.
Education is not dull, it's about being fun.
Denise Rosh, News 3.
Fun and a little fiesta while you're at it, huh? Okay, it is hard to miss. A new mural is drawing the attention of tourists at McCarran Airport.
Coming up, we'll tell you how the art project is piecing together our city's history, one tile at a time.
And a postal worker caught on camera making a dumpster delivery. We'll tell you what she threw away that has neighbors outraged.
And the heat still on today, 108 degrees, our 12th day above normal. Any relief in sight? Well, the answer is yes, and I'll tell you when up ahead.